Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dutchess. Today we're at the Mes Hall Studios, a music studio in Harlem on 125th Street, where I'll have the pleasure of interviewing a few artists who are coming here today to just play their music, smoke up a bit, and hopefully get heard by some industry professionals. I'm really excited to be here today, and I hope you'll enjoy it.
Still meet my connect by indictment over millions. Ask Poppy about me round there, I'm familiar. Brick of cocaine with a scale and a cylinder. Mama said I look like a skimmer, but I'm.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How's everything?
Thank you so much for having us here today.
Not a problem.
Beautiful Mes Hall studio.
Yes.
How long have you been in the music game?
Yeah, I've been about 20-something years. Yeah, it's been a while.
How did you get into it?
I started I was playing drums in a band at one point, and then predominantly I was a landlord of an iconic building with a lot of art and culture that came out of it.
How did you still make beats?
Yeah, I make beats, I produce, I got a couple tracks out there. There's a kid on radio right now, M. Porter, he got the single Indictment of Familiar, the Jim Jones on the remix, I produced that. Then my man Whispers, we got an album coming out. Check for that, you can follow us on Instagram. Yeah, I do a lot of things. I also work at Gotham Buzz right down the block from the Mes Hall. So you can come through and check me there. If you want to say, hey, I need studio time, I need beats. I'm there Monday through Wednesday, 2 to 10, Saturday, 12 to 10. Come see me.
You heard?
And that's how this kind of came together. So like I got another friend, Layer Cake, Rolling Stone, that's my brother. He puts these events together at a spot called Penny's down in the city. And that's where I met all these people.
How did you meet me?
I met you
At
Penny's.
Yes.
And that's how all this came together. Hider, Natural Wonder, everything. Slow Coke Syrup. My man Angelo that said he's shy right here, but he's not really. That we all came together, and this is a dope event. You know, it's like an expansion of what we used to do in Mount Vernon, and it's dope to see in the city happening everywhere. So I appreciate you coming through and
No, we
doing this. You know?
Yeah. Me personally, it's really cool to be in Harlem because I'm so used to music from Brooklyn, and I feel like this is so different.
I mean, the city's got culture, you know?
Yeah.
And like each borough's got its own thing going on. And not to say that one's better than the other, it's just they got their own thing going on. It's like a family, but every brother and sister and aunt, uncle, and niece and nephew is a different human. Each borough is different the same way.
Thank you so much. Any advice for the youngins who want to pursue what they want to pursue and not get a 9-to-5 corporate job?
It's funny you say it like that because, I don't know, just stay at it, stay positive. Believe you can do it. Keep the right team around you.
Thank you so much, Chris. Love being here. All right, cut.
Body got chills, Billy can sleep. I know I ain't dreams, so I know that it's real. Wishing and praying they listen. One of the ones that I first mentioned. Me and them conversations, even though they hated me.
How long have you been rapping for?
Probably for good like 10, 12 years now. Seriously, yeah.
Wow. Is this what you do every day? Is this
Well, this is our passion now. So, you know, we just got signed to Gotham Buzz, the first legal dispensary in Harlem.
what's up?
G-Men Entertainment is the branch off of it, the music department. So we just trying to come differently, give something different to the game.
That's right. And actually, I'm sorry. Let's back up. Who are you? What's your name? Where are you
I'm
from?
King X LMG. I'm from Harlem in the Bronx. You could call me a mutt. I am everywhere. But yeah, my background is New York City.
Hell yeah. And what are you working on right now? Is this like new stuff that I just heard?
Everything is unreleased right now that I just heard. We just building up a catalog. Just continuing to keep the chambers filled, and that's all. For right now, before we make our announcements.
Before you blow up, you mean?
Now we got some announcements to make soon.
Yes.
But I can't talk about everything right now. We got some major announcements coming up.
Very exciting news. How do you make your music? How do you write? How do you go about it?
Actually, this is so strange. I write on the train.
Oh, like
Yeah,
Subway?
Yeah, like the Subway. Like if I gotta write a song, I go on the train. Like, you know, I'm a car type of person, but I go on the train. I don't know, it's something about the environment, keeping that essence of being from New York. It's so strange. Don't judge me, y'all. I write on the train. That's my secret.
I do too sometimes. It's so crazy because
Yeah.
I did this meditation. You don't judge me now, people. And it was like a guided meditation, and you get on a train and you're like transitioning to different dimension. And I feel like that's what we're talking about. That's how you're writing.
That really is. That's crazy.
It's like you like putting yourself in this like timeless, no like time and space, and
You might have just put some logic to my high reasons for getting right. I thought I was doing it because I was high. It might be some real logic behind that.
that's amazing. So how do you manage your work with your passion, or is it all just like music, or do you have to still work outside of this?
Well, it's all in one. You know, I actually am blessed to be in a position where Gotham Buzz is giving us opportunity to pursue music full time, where they're giving us our back end. They bought us a studio. They're doing a lot for us. So it's
How can someone like apply to Gotham Buzz? Like, or how is it?
GothamBuzzNY.com. You can apply. You can leave. It's an application process on there.
Yeah.
Anyone that wants to be a bartender, staff member, security officer.
Butt tender. I'm stupid.
That's what it's called.
It's amazing. Really cool. What's your Instagram tag?
KingXLMG. I actually just dropped a video today called Forever Dawn on YouTube on all major platforms. Go look that out right now, yo.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
your time.
Thank you.
All right.
On block. Yes, sir.
It's the Dutchess and the blunts, you know the vibes. I'm smoking a spliff right now.
You know. Okay, actually, one of my questions was, what do you prefer, blunts or spliffs or joints?
Today, in today's age, a spliff definitely. But the reason why I prefer a spliff over a joint is because I come from blunts, the days of blunts. That's why I've been smoking since
It's your background.
Yeah,
That's
so
the core.
a joint still doesn't feel, you know, and it's a bad thing, you know, if you keep it 100, it is, you know, the tobacco to give you that little, but it's all good though. It's really good weed with the grabber mixed in there.
You're adorable.
You know, thank you.
Wait, so tell me a little bit about what you do.
I rap, I produce, I engineer, songwrite. I just make music.
You make music, so you make your own beats?
I like to joke like I'm the utility guy. I don't make my own beats for myself.
Oh,
I do like a lot of production things, like such as post-production, arrangement. I may take skeleton of a beat, which is basically like an idea.
Like a sample?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Or it may be something that somebody played, and then, you know, I may bring someone else in to play the drums in it. So I do more production in that facet. I like to connect people that are better than me at what they do, and then I do the things that I'm good at, and we make.
I was literally having this conversation with my boy Lost Star that I like to be working with people who are smarter than me. I want to be surrounding myself with people who are elevating me because I can get better. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the stupidest person in the room. Yeah. That's good for me.
No,
you feel me?
It is, because it's going to push you. You're not going to stay
that
way.
For sure.
Now with that type of mindset, you won't stay that way, you know.
It's amazing. So wait, who was your biggest influence musically growing up?
A lot of people. What started, my dad made music too, so it definitely started there. But like,
is he a rapper?
Yeah, he rapped when I was a kid, and then, but he never like took it as serious. He'd tell you himself. He's a really good rapper, but he kind of like, it was more so other people pushed him more than he pushed himself. Yeah, he's actually, my dad is dope. He's really funny and shit. He's a comedian now.
Oh my God,
yeah,
no way.
Yeah, he's a comedian.
It's crazy you mentioned that because.
Shout out to my pops, man.
Shout out to his daddy. Sorry.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yo, I always say that there's no one smarter than comedians and rappers because it's the hardest thing to do. I literally wrote a book. And I think it's harder to go out there. Yeah, I would love for you. Dutchess and her Dukes.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
So, the reason I think that is because you gotta like think on your feet. You gotta put yourself out there and just spit that shit out, or make jokes and also see how the audience responds to it. So you're in the moment. You can't edit yourself like you can later. So it's really smart people do that. I genuinely believe that.
For a living. So, you know, it takes a certain amount of intelligence to be able to communicate ideas that other people will understand.
That's right. So what are you working on right now?
I'm working on a lot of stuff for myself. I'm working on an artist named Black Pearl who has a project coming out. He has a single named Wanna Be Out.
Very
that,
cool.
I co-wrote and co-produced with him and my man Fortune 5 Billion. I got a project with Steel Sessions, which is a production crew.
Last question. Chocolate or strawberry?
Strawberry.
Yes!
But I fuck with both though.
Thank you so much.
Zoobees.com, man. Get some shit, get some merch and shit, get some music, man.
Yes, sir. Give me a hug.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. What's your Instagram handle?
Photo shoot savage.
Photo shoot savage, guys.
Like this hat right here, I bought it from this bull on the train.
Oh yeah?
He had mad hats.
My hat?
Yeah.
Wow.
But this one, it's at $30.
$30?
Yeah.
And it's handmade, I bet.
Handmade, yeah. Fire. Said she put the holes right there. That's fire. Oh wow.
I love that too.
I'm shooting black and white.
Hell yeah. I love it. And can you remind me the name of the brand of your outfit? Like who made it?
Cash and Kush.
Cash and Kush? That's what's up.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Be happy to make mistakes. Like yo,
Yes,
I want to make a mistake. Yeah, that's
It's not like universe is never trying to punish you. It's trying to help you grow. We talked about it this morning on the phone, remember?
Yeah,
Any obstacle is a blessing. Like, thank you, I can fucking learn from this shit. Universe is working with you. What are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, shooting.
Is that, okay, one more question. Is that like all you do? Like you just, meaning like your spare time and your like main time merges, right? It's a lifestyle, it's not just doing it as a hobby, correct?
Yeah, family. I try to squeeze family and personal in, but I be shooting. Like I need assistant.
I heard he needs an assistant,
I need
an intern.
into management. It's hiring.
Yes.
Pull up.
Okay, need a job? Holler at my boy. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Hey, what's up, guys? Hi.
How are you? I'm SL Future.
Can you tell me a little bit about your background and what brought you here today?
Oh, what brought me here today? I met Mes at one of his other jobs, and I thought I would come check out the Mes Hall.
So first time here today?
Yeah, first time.
Cool. I happened to hear one of your songs and I was like, who's this? Who's this? This is amazing. So how long have you been doing music for?
I've had a relationship with music my entire life, but it hasn't always been right to release music. So now I'm actually kind of in a place where I feel like the work and the art is healthy to start releasing music. So, and now I'm going to share that relationship that I've had that's been private with.
I really think you're doing a service to the world by sharing your art because it's so beautiful that it should be heard and seen by other people.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
And you did hear a preview, so she does
I
know
did.
what
I
she's
was like,
talking about.
I kept asking everybody, who's this? Who's this? Unbelievable. So your work is great. So
Thank you.
what's your process like? How do you write music, lyrics?
It depends. If I'm collaborating with somebody, usually I just connect with them and see kind of where our worlds meet. You know, what makes sense for us. Sometimes you build a new language with each other. Sometimes you bring, something that you understand from a previous process. So it's really just
awesome.
kind of connecting, like any relationship. Collaborations are like relationships. Process is
sure.
like collaborative relationships. So
Like finding someone that you can actually vibe with and work with, hi guys, is so
vibes
hard.
really do
It's so hard.
matter.
Who are your biggest influences growing up? Musically or otherwise?
Musically or otherwise, I think, I have to give it up to Erykah Badu. Always.
I was literally listening to her yesterday.
I mean, you have to give it up. I've loved every iteration of the way that she shares and presents her work. I love that. I'm also old school, so I love some Patti LaBelle. I love free female voices. Fantasia, I'm a huge Fantasia Barrino fan. Fantasia Barrino Taylor
Beautiful.
can do very little wrong, and I love her. So I've had a lot of female influences. I've connected with the female voice a lot, which just, I mean, it makes me smile, you know?
Yeah, it's amazing when you find a musician or an artist whose voice sounds like an instrument itself, and I feel like
love that.
some females
And you get
have
that
it.
with Patti LaBelle. Whether or not you know, agree or feel whatever you feel, like the way that she uses her voice and sound, you know, is so specific. I love that.
For sure.
I love a singer that gets it.
Yeah, me too. So what did you have to sacrifice, or do you have to continuously sacrifice to do this?
I think that, you know, sometimes your relationship with what you do with your art sometimes can shift your life a little bit, you know. Sometimes discipline, also especially financial discipline. I think we were talking earlier about relationships, you know. And sometimes when you're prioritizing your art or music, you know, that can get in the way of things that other people regularly do, you know, especially in a relationship with people who may not understand, you know, like the priority that you have for your work. So sometimes you sacrifice that.
One, like, it's first of all, like, as far as the romantic relationships are concerned, I feel like even when you fall for someone, it can be really distracting. And so I recently had to, like, cut something off before it went too deep, and it was so hard.
Ooh, that's maturity right there.
And financially, like, saving, how are you saving money if you're also working other jobs in order to pursue your art? Wait, what do you do for work, actually?
I work in education, and I work in events and entertainment production.
Very fun.
Yeah.
You should come to this showcase that I'll talk to you about later on April 7th. It will be fun to see you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hug.
Thank you for the invitation. Yes, absolutely.
God from BK, stand the fuck up.
I do me. Diddy dance through the city. Can't stop me.
Sports mom at that. Entrepreneur. I love jack of all trades, you could say. My favorite, I would say music. Music has always been in my life, all my life. You know, from my family, my sister is a dance choreographer.
Oh, wow.
She's toured the world with Justin Bieber, J-Lo, Beyonce.
It's amazing.
She's done a lot of things. And then my brother's a music producer, multi-platinum music producer. Shout out to them. He's done Jamie and Neo. She got her own. Meek Mill's Blue Notes. They have a lot of accolades. I love it. But, you know, those kind of things kind of like molded me, seeing that. I've always been around it, so it's like I had no choice, and I'm the baby, so I had really no choice to like see what that was about or see if I like it. Then I was swimming for a while. I went to the nationals. I really am a swimmer. I'm a water baby. Word.
I'm a runner, but swimming is
Okay.
like next level hard in my opinion. It's really hard.
It's so good. Like that works out your whole damn body. And like I got to go to the Junior Olympics, Nationals,
What?
Florida.
Bro.
Like, I was asphalt green. Like I was a swimmer first. In my young days, I went to a place called Kibbs Bay Boys and Girls Club in the Bronx. Shout out to Kibbs Bay Boys and Girls Club in the Bronx. J-Lo went there, Denzel Washington.
Wow.
It kind of gave me an outlet. I feel like a lot of kids, or just us as people, we need an outlet of where we can tap into our potential. You know what I mean? And that place did that for me. And I got to ping pong, pool, soccer, volleyball, football. I was outside. I was like, I wanted to, you know, do that energy, you know, and give that energy being a female, you know, like especially back in the day before female, because females are winning. Let's talk about it. Don't be salty. Don't be mad.
1000%.
Females are winning. It's a lot of energy and attention behind women right now, and we've been in the game for so long. And shout out to all the vets in the game that been doing it before us. You know what I mean? That kind of paved the way to get here.
Oh yeah.
But we finally in the microscope. You know, and that feels good because when I was doing it, shout out to the Blocka Boys, it's an independent record label in the Bronx.
God, I love this love.
It's an independent record label in the Bronx. It's called Grindhard Records. The movement is called Blocka Boys. I was the first lady of that, and I was with 7 guys, and I was the only female. So that was kind of hard for me too because it you know, guys was always in the game. They was playing in the field and on the tables, and I had to really push it, but I got to do a lot of great things like SOBs, BB King, Spaces in the Crowd. I opened up 420. Shout out to 420. We got something good coming for that. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I performed at 420 in front of 70,000 people.
Damn.
That was like my biggest thing. It felt good to do that because I'm an energy person. You already know. I'd be like, I can't take it.
No, like I feel like I'm hyper, but I'm like a fucking kitten in comparison to you.
I love it. She's my vanilla baby, killer baby. Okay, I don't care.
I'm
Shout
a
out
choke
to
you,
you
but
for
I'm
doing
not
that
gonna kill you,
record.
baby.
Yeah, it was kind of dope to do that show, and then I got to perform all through New York. I performed in Puerto Rico. Then I'm in 2 movies, 2 TV series. One that's called Sister's Keeper. You could go now on Tubi and go check that out. It's really dope. I have a lead role in that.
Now I know what I'm gonna watch this weekend. I've been looking for something to watch.
Please
There
watch.
you go. Oh my God,
Please
that's
show
so
love and
impressive.
support. Shout out to Luke Steffren. Shout out to the whole KRS family. I love you guys. Shaft, her celebrity, Josh. Everyone.
How do you manage your time? If one person did even half of what you did, like to even try to get into the nationals, that would have been like a whole life story. But you did all these things and continue to do all these things.
Right.
How do you manage your time? And I know you're also a full-time mom.
Well, honestly, I don't even be worried about time, because when you're worried about time, it works against you. I feel like, honestly, like I know time is there. Obviously, we know about the negative and the positive. I love equilibrium. That's something that I'm really like learning at this age and space in my life. But time is not something I really think about. So it's like, it's more of like a regimen, a routine of knowing that like when I get up, I thank God first. Shout out to the big homie, the real big homie.
Just talk about this a little bit. We talked about God and how like everything is thanks to God, and I'm very inspired by your Instagram stories also, but like, how do you incorporate those teachings or whatever we want to call it into your daily life?
So I'm a real energy person. I'm a Capricorn. Shout out to all the Capricorns, big goats. You already know.
Sagittarius.
But all the signs. I love you guys. But I'm a real big energy person. So when I'm like talking to someone, or like I'm just in a room full of different, souls and energies, I can feel it, and like, it's just a gift that that God gives you. My hair stand up, and I know in those moments that gotta be Him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. In my heart, I can feel it. It's like, it's the difference of believing. I feel like believing is kind of like a doubt in some sense still. Like when you believe in something, yeah, I believe, but there's still that little doubt behind the belief that I feel that when you know. Like, Do
you know what? I was working.
It's a different power.
Yo, that's crazy, because I was working through something and I discovered, and I couldn't understand at first, like, what's the difference between believing and trusting? And trusting is that, I think, next step from believing. It's not just, I believe in God. I trust that I'm being taken care of. Right. I trust that everything is going to work out, because there's no mistakes. I'm being given free, as my father would say, free lesson in life to grow. And when I think you face obstacles, it's a blessing, because you're supposed to get elevated to the next level. When shit is going down, say thank you, because you're about to step up. The universe, God, whatever we want to call it, is giving you the opportunity to grow and to expand.
Exactly. I feel like, thank you. I feel like with things like that, like, it's manifestation, right? Like what you're thinking and what you're saying. It keeps getting caught. I'm sorry.
Is that fucking microphone? Yeah.
Got these big door knockers on. See, this is a lifestyle. It's not reality TV.
This is reality, guys. This is some real life shit.
Shit happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And what you're gonna do? You're just gonna fix the shit.
Exactly. So it's manifestation, right? It's really manifestation, and it's the words that we choose.
Yes.
That I feel takes us to that level of making it real tangible, right? So like, if you take your pencil and you write on the paper, it becomes real. You put it on the paper. Erica Badu says something like this. I read it.
Second time somebody brings up Erica Badu today. I love it.
No, first of all, she's so inspirational, such a big power player as a woman, empowerment in society. Like, I appreciate it, and I pay attention. And I've been around a lot of different celebrities, and I'm not the type to be like, because these are regular people, we are all somebody. So I feel like when you use those kind of words, I trust, I am, I did, not I'm gonna, or so it kind of builds that up for you, and it's like kind of planting seeds, right? We plant seeds like And I'm appreciative to be here. Like, it's a reason why me and you met. You know what I mean?
There is a reason, and I know that there's a bunch of female rappers out there,
Yes.
but you're the first one that I met in New York City in a minute, and
Yeah.
also I genuinely love your work so
Thank
much.
you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. What's up?
Chillin'. Can you please introduce yourself to my wonderful audience and tell us what you do?
Absolutely. Hello, I'm Max. I make slowpoke syrup. So we are basically the first alcohol-free, oil-free edible on the market. We found a way to make tinctures basically without any solvent. So it's just cannabis broken down to a nanomolecular level, bonded to lemon juice for stability.
Are you a chemist?
No, I'm a biologist. I'd say I'm a microbiologist with, I guess, a sort of specialty in quantum mechanics and quantum physics. I'm completely self-taught. I taught myself basically after dropping out of college.
Where are you from? Like, where are you based?
Well, I grew up in Queens, and now we're running out of Brooklyn.
What does your day-to-day look like making those tinctures?
My day-to-day work looks like hitting up a lot of people to gauge interest, running around the city like a madman with bottles in my backpack, and just like introducing my product to new people, seeing where it sticks, seeing where people are interested. I usually try to end the day with something fun, so I found a lot of success selling these in bars, like local bars. I have like a few bars that I'll just go into and people either know what's up or the bartender.
Which bars?
Shout out Sandy Jackson, Brooklyn.
So, like,
Basically,
is this like your main source of income?
This is my only source of income. To be proud of what Sam and I are doing and like what we created here, like, you know.
Who's Sam? Let's explain that.
My brother and my co-partner in this business.
Yeah.
We run this business together. It's like we have created something pretty unique and beautiful here.
Where are you based again right now?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. So if someone wanted to do business with you or hit you up for some product, what's the best way to do that?
They can either find one of our retail locations, which is listed on our Instagram, or hit us up on our Instagram at Slowpokes Syrup on Instagram.
Slowpokes Syrup. I finally was able to pronounce it. Max, thank you so much. I'm so excited about hanging out today. And I hope you will make a lot of connects today.
Thanks. I'm gonna go get high.
Later. Hey, what's up?
How you guys doing today?
Good. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us where you're from?
I go by Ty Hippie. I'm from here, New York, Bronx and Harlem based. Yeah, that's where I'm from. What I'm into, I manage artists, for artists. I'm also I'm licensed tattoo artist, so yeah.
Yeah, great tattoos. I'm gonna get some. It sounds like it's not just a job or multiple jobs, but a lifestyle, isn't it?
Yeah, basically, like once you take on the type of role of managing people, it becomes your lifestyle too. It becomes part of your life, so, and especially if you're serious about it.
Yeah, let me ask you something that maybe is not the easiest question to answer, but do you feel like you're making any money through music, or maybe not yet? And how does that work for you?
I can be honest, for me, I'm not, and I don't really mind at the end of the day because I wanted to play a role in the music. If I get to have a chance to participate in the effect of what I get to hear, if I get to say, have a little note of like, no, I want to put this in tune in the sound or anything, and just have that little role in it, that's really what I care about.
I agree 1000%. I also believe that if you do what you truly believe in and love, like money comes eventually.
No,
it really fucking does.
It definitely is.
Let me ask you this. What do you have to sacrifice to do what you do?
Sacrifice, I'm gonna be honest, sacrifice a lot. Personal time, relationships, All of that, yeah, that's the main thing. Like dealing with a person, they gotta understand like when you're on a journey on a road to somewhere, it's gonna be early mornings and late nights. You gotta put that grind in, and they gotta understand sometimes you're not gonna have that time. And for you as an individual, it might suck, and they need to understand like, yo, I'm on a mission. Either you're gonna stick here for the long haul or you're gonna fold in the process. For the individual, that's up to really them. Like, and my job, I can't force somebody to understand my goal, my journey. It's really if they try to understand and if they kind of see the big goal image at the end of the day. But if they don't, they might fall in the process.
How do you vet your artists? Do you have like a very specific genre or taste that you go for?
Not really specifically. I like my artists to be more versatile because as music and the industry changes, that's how it always is. You have to be relevant. You have to be able to keep up what's going on, tap into different sounds, genres. That's what people like to hear. They don't like to hear like one repetitive sound. So based off that, but how I vet them is like, I want to hear who goes off like, who's able to be most versatile, who can be able to jump on any type of beat, who could be able to harmonize a little bit, who could do different things that can be more appealing to like the consumer's ear. So I go based off of that, and really is who I feel as though can catch a beat more quickly than the next person, anything like that.
For sure. And who were your biggest influences growing up, musically or otherwise?
I'll say for me, Jay-Z, definitely.
Yes, I love Jay-Z so much. He's so handsome.
Yeah, definitely being from New York, like he's definitely considered one of the GOATs. Lil Wayne, 50 Cent.
What's up, baby?
Yeah.
You're fine, baby. You're mine, baby.
All of that. A lot of those people really inspire me, I'm be honest. Just seeing like a lot of people coming from New York, coming from a lot of places I did, and seeing like how they elevated, changed. Also growing into like a businessman in that aspect too. For me, that's really important.
Yeah.
Learning like the business behind the music, and even after doing music, learning like how can I set myself up to do other things bigger than music. So those are definitely my like idols and goals.
Hell yeah. That's one of the reasons I admire Jay-Z myself so much, because yes, he was doing what he was doing in Marcy projects, but he took it to the next level, right? Like he invested, and like at the end of the day, he's a businessman.
You still have to hustle, do what you have to do, but it's also elevating, finding like what you want to do in the long run, and it's like knowing it's only a stepping stone. Are you doing what you're doing for now, but what's the bigger picture? And that's what I see with him and other moguls. So
yeah. Wait, East Coast or West Coast?
I'll say East Coast really wise because it's more like bars, lyricism, metaphors. But I love the West Coast because it's more like vibing, free, easy, chill. You don't have to like listen too hard to catch like punchlines. I can literally just vibe and listen to music. So
yeah,
it's a taste of both.
Yeah. I feel like the West Coast rap is like a little happier.
Yeah,
it's less. I mean, it could be street, but like it's not as gangster.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like I said, it's not so much emphasis on the bars and heavy and all of the I could say more heavier city life, but they still have like that rap essence, the street to it, but it's more a vibe to it. Mm-hmm. They know how to cruise on the beat, harmonize. So,
for sure.
Yeah, I definitely say it. And they had the game for a while. The West Coast have really had the game for a while. So.
Yeah, for a minute. Do you rap or write yourself?
I don't. I'm gonna be honest, I don't. I leave that up to all the artists or the producers or the beat makers. I'm just a person who likes to be a fan, but inside the room at the same time.
Amazing. What's the plan for today? Are you hoping to get anything out of this event today?
For me, I'm really hoping to get really networking, hearing a lot of other artists, seeing what they got going on. Hoping to build connections, hoping to do some feature with my artists, seeing what everybody going on, promote everybody, and yeah, really that. And also, I'm happy to be on your platform. That's the biggest thing too.
Well, you already got a customers for your tattoo.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Enjoy.
Appreciate y'all guys having me. Thank you.
Three-headed dog, but I'm the one with the beat flow. Big tunes coming through, yeah, this shit on Devo. It's hard to find rappers like us, but it's Nemo.
Enjoy life at the same time.
Hell yeah.
We're not promised tomorrow, so just enjoy life, man. Be yourself.
Thank you so much. Also, your eyelashes are really beautiful.
How long you like it? Get it from my grandma. Whole life.
Yeah, thank you, my love. That was great.
I seen the change. I seen it all.
Yeah, I still meet my connect by indictment over million. Ask Poppy bout me round there, I'm familiar. Brick of cocaine with a scale and a cylinder. Mommy said I look like a skimmer, but I'm a dealer. Your bitch out of pocket, damn right, I'm a stiller. And now I don't drill rap too much, but I'm a driller. I let her get money, besides that I'm a killer. Beat from Mes, then beat on my chest like I'm gorilla. I could tell if he a fiend or cop the way